Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm Dee Grewal, psychic medium and angelic channel. And this is going to be a love and relationships read for the month of July for all air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we've been going through a lot of changes, which is why I felt guided to do this at this time. I always post general collective reads. It's always been my goal to also do the love and relationships, especially now more than ever, because there's so much that's happening and a lot of cycles are coming to an end. Karmic completions, cycles, partnerships, and relationships we've previously been in. We're going through so many changes, and there's so many planetary alignments right now that have been giving us that push. And we've really been going through changes over the years, but this year in particular, I feel a major push, and I do feel that it's a lot of completions, like a lot of cycles coming to an end, and those karmic situations coming to completion. And so as we've been going through changes collectively, and we've been going through changes within, so too have our relationships been changing and transforming. As we change, those changes will reflect outward. And so there are situations where you thought that people were meant to be your life partners, and perhaps, you know, now you're seeing things differently, or now things are unfolding in such a way that you don't see it in that way anymore. And so, you know, certain situations are ending. For a lot of you, it's because you're learning what you're learning about self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, and what it is that you truly deserve. But these people that have come into your life, they've not been mistakes. Nothing is a mistake. Everything is divinely guided. And so a lot of these people have been teaching you to get back to love, to get back to the truth of who you are. And they've been kind of the stepping stones leading you to true divine partnership and relationship. So there's a lot happening. We've been in an eclipse cycle. We just had, we're in the midst of an eclipse cycle. We just had the total solar eclipse in Cancer. And now on the 16th, I believe that's on Tuesday, we're going to have a partial lunar eclipse. And anytime you're in eclipse season, it's always about changes and transformation. And those changes can be from anywhere from now up to 6 months. The next eclipse is going to be in December. So I would pay attention to everything that's going on at this time between, you know, this time and that time period, okay? From now until December, I meant to say. See what's unfolding. You know, a lot of your situations are going to come to completion. Now, July in itself is an extremely significant month. We have so much going on behind the scenes this month, and in the way the planets are, we're actually, I believe we have about 6 planets retrograde. We just went into Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is a time to review, revisit, replan, reevaluate. It's all the re's. You know, sometimes, you know, we need to take the time to reflect, and this is a time to do that, okay? So much is happening that this month in itself is so significant, and you're going to see, all right? It's a powerful month where it's packing a punch. We started it very, very strong, and, you know, you're going to see the energies are, everything is really gaining momentum. If things were stagnant, they're no longer going to be stagnant. So with that being said, I've pulled from the My Black Moon astrology deck, and I'm going to read you the card that I pulled. It's the only time that I will read from a book, because it's about the astrology, and I want to read you the astrology of the planets of the zodiacs that come out. What I pulled for you is Void of Course Moon Missing, okay? Also, real quick before we move further, you can find me on Facebook at Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel. I'm on Instagram at the Angels of Alchemy. You can visit my website at healingwithheaven.com for further information about my personal reads, and all that is in the information box below. So let's go and move on with our reading. Void of course moon missing. And this says, the moon is a friend for the lonesome to talk to. All is not as it seems. This void of course moon card can be daunting. It may not be a good or appropriate time to answer your question. As it is now, the results may not be what you want. What is the void of course moon? The moon travels through the entire zodiac in 27.5 days. There is a moment when the moon takes its last major aspect before leaving one sign and entering the next. It's as if the moon has gone to sleep. Her wisdom is being withheld until she moves into a new sign and the moon begins a new chapter, a story. The usual axiom for starting things on a void of course moon is nothing will come of the matter. Matters will not go as you planned. In fact, most of the time it will end up far worse than you planned. You have been caught blissfully unaware. You've missed something or you weren't paying close attention. But you won't be able to set the situation right at the current time. This card says to sit still and stay as you are. Take no action at the current time. Wait for the storm to pass over. It is time to be patient and allow matters to settle before beginning anew. Allow this matter to resolve on its own without your help, work, or interference. Don't bail anyone out or make loans currently because it is unlikely you will be repaid. Medical results will probably not be accurate. If your question is about a job or career move, then it's not the right one. If you apply for a job and get hired, it will not be long lasting. It's possible you will get hired and then a more suitable job will come along and you will have to leave the first one. After a long and costly effort, your matter in question may fail. People around you may start behaving like screw-ups. It could be that great passions are playing against you. Discipline is needed. It is not a time to act impulsively. Whatever you do as your routine will stay as it is. However, matters that are unplanned or spontaneous will tend to work out for you. A void of course moon can be used to your benefit, so keep this in mind. When this card shows up in a spread, for instance, you can work on something you really don't want. You can interact with persons you don't really want to become a fixture in your life. Embarking on anything new or untried will tend to go wrong. In other words, when the void of course moon card presents itself in a spread, if you agree to plans you don't really want to come about, then it will be very likely they will not come about. However, meditation and any type of psychic or spiritual efforts will work out better when the void of course moon card shows up. It's a good time to dream and even make plans, just do not act on them. Also, do not plan a wedding if this card comes up. Keep in mind this time is not yet ripe. Okay, so what I'm getting here from this card and what we've pulled here is that if you're having some kind of conflicts within relationships, or if you're trying to make a relationship about a partnership or relationship, I'm sorry, I don't know what I just said then, but if you're trying to make a decision about a relationship at this time, I recommend waiting and not jumping to make a decision, okay? Wait until things cool down. That's the sense and feeling that I'm getting. If there's conflicts within a situation, it's not the time for you to act. You need to kind of step away and reevaluate, all right? So I'm going to go into a message of guidance from the angels and see what they have to say, and then we'll move into the rest of the reading. It's tuning into air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. rise above the obstacles and challenges that you face at this time. It's time for you to see things from a different perspective. Know that nothing is lost and nothing is wasted. Everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to at this time. Regardless of what you see before you, trust and know that you are being divinely supported. This is a time where you will need to take extra care with yourself. Focus on self-love, self-care, and self-nurturing. Making yourself a priority. Giving love to yourself before you give love to others. It's time to reevaluate, be discerning, walk away from situations that are not serving you. Know that if a door is closed, it is closed for a reason. And know that if some doors are closed, maybe it just means the time is not now. And also know that while one door may close, another one is ready to open. Be willing to walk away from situations that are toxic, that are not in your highest good. It is not a time for rash decisions and quick action. It is a time of contemplation, reflection, reevaluation. Bring your attention inward and know that the guidance that you seek can be found within you. Learn to love yourself. Treat yourself with the kindness, respect, and love that you deserve, so that others treat you with kindness, respect, and love. Do not hold in your emotions. Be willing to speak and share your words. Some of you are not speaking your authentic truth. You are holding on to emotions and feelings. Communication is key, but in a peaceful and loving way, and when the time is right. But for now, rest. Know that you are being divinely supported. You are being guided forward and will receive the direction that you seek. All is not lost, and this is merely a time of pause and reflection. So that you may gain the insight, the clarity, and the wisdom that you seek in order to move forward peacefully and gracefully. Love is all around you. Love is within you. You are love. Remember that. And we are sending you love and healing. And lifting you up. Surrounding you in a circle of light, circle of love, and a circle of protection. Know that you are always divinely supported. God bless. Namaste. Okay. And that is the message that I'm getting from the angels. And let's see how that unfolds into this reading. So I am going to pull 2 Moonology cards in a different moon deck, asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, for love and relationships, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, love and relationships for the month of July. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. Asking for messages of guidance for love and relationships, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. I feel like this is a time that you need to make some adjustments, all right? So definitely being guided to go within. You need to reflect, rethink, replan, reevaluate before you move forward, okay? This isn't a time of action. This is a time of contemplation, and that's also what the angelic guidance was. And even this void of course moon was saying very much the same thing here. But you need to trust and have faith that your dreams are unfolding, that even if things aren't working out as you'd hoped right now, know that there is something coming, okay? And that what you're asking for and what it is that you desire and seek is yours. To have faith in that. You're being divinely supported by the universe. Don't lose hope, okay? So let's pull from the Romance Angels deck. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July, focusing on love and relationships. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of July. Yeah. Okay. Some of you are being affected by your career and your finances. What I'm getting here is there are situations where people are wanting to move on. For those of you that are going through challenges within a marriage right now, I feel there's a lot of concerns that finances is something that is on your mind. For those of you that are wanting to move away from a situation, you're worried about how you'll financially be able to do it. That's definitely coming up here. They're telling you to keep an open mind, all right? Now this says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some of you, I feel like you need to have an open mind about how things are going to unfold. And I feel that your negative thinking is attracting certain situations and scenarios. And so you need to let that go. And for others of you, have an open mind. I feel like if you're holding on to how you feel that a partnership should be or a marriage should be, or you want things to be a certain way in your relationships, you're being asked to let go of that, okay? Don't be so stuck on your ways, because you could be missing a beautiful opportunity. You could be missing out on a partnership that is really divine and beautiful and holy for you, okay? Because you have these expectations and these beliefs. Perhaps you're focused on being with a certain type. Okay, so that's coming up there. For some of you, I feel like if you've been having some relationship issues, you need a break. So maybe take a time out to travel. For others of you, I do get the sense and feeling like you're moving away from something as I look at this card. And I feel like from this moon cycle to the next moon cycle is going to be very significant. And there's something that you're letting go of, okay? For some of you, I'm getting that. For others of you, I feel like you need to nurture your relationship, take a time out together, perhaps take a trip together. Some of you might be moving, traveling together on a vacation. It may be exactly what you need, okay? And if you've been having difficulties. So there's a couple of different scenarios that I'm picking up there. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July in love and relationships. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. Asking for messages of guidance for for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. In love and relationships, asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. In love and relationships. Stop. Okay. Yeah, you are. Okay. I feel like your relationship that you're in, you're learning. Okay, you've been going through a period of growth and learning. I feel like you're going through a transformation. You're going through a period of growth within your partnerships and relationships. You're also learning what it is that you want and what you don't want. I feel like for some of you, there seems to be someone that you fell in love with that was very unexpected, and it wasn't your usual situation or person that you would kind of go for. Feels very different to me. And for others of you, because it's under the keep an open mind card, and that's why I'm saying, for others of you, you weren't expecting your relationship quite to unfold the way that it has. So something has happened, something transformative has happened. I almost feel like a bit of a shake-up. And you're being guided to nurture yourself at this time. It's important for you to make yourself a priority right now. All right, so there's a need to take a time out. Okay, let's move on. Pulling the tarot cards. So this is a reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of July. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of July. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love and romantic partnership and relationship. Focusing on Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of July. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright. Yeah, relationships are front and center here. Focusing on Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of July. In love and romantic partnership and relationship. some of you might want to I feel like there's some kind of communication coming in very quickly. Some of you are dealing with, this is so funny, I got these same exact cards at the bottom of the deck for the earth signs. Very fast moving energy. Some of you are receiving communication or wanting to have communication with the Knight of Wands, okay? You're seeking clarity. There's a truth to be told, and I get the sense and feeling these words that are spoken aren't spoken in the kindest of ways. There's something going on here you're feeling conflicted about, because it's bringing about an ending or a completion of a cycle, and you're moving away from something. You could be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be dealing with a fire sign here also, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But there seems to be quick communication coming in, words of passion. I almost get the sense and feeling gaining some kind of truth and clarity, that which is creating a you have the World card. It's creating it's like the completion of a cycle. Something's coming to completion and you're moving forward. All right, so let's see what we got here. There's definitely, let me pull my clarity cards. There's definitely a ending of a relationship here, because you have the Two of Cups and you have the oh, I'm sorry, I thought that as with the Three of Swords. It's interesting because I did see that as the Three of Swords, but actually you have the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. I feel like you're taking a time out. You're reevaluating on what you thought your happy was. For some of you, there's a family. You're in a family situation, okay? I feel like there's a third party here. I get the sense and feeling for those of you that are in a committed relationship, whether you're married or just living together, a committed relationship, I feel like you're reevaluating. Something's coming to an end here within that situation. What you thought was, because you literally have the Two of Cups, you have the Four of Wands. The Two of Cups, you're reevaluating. You have the Four of Swords here. You're taking a time out to reevaluate what you thought was your stability and what you thought made you happy. I'm so sorry, I dropped the card there. What you thought made you happy is no longer bringing you, it's like you're rethinking, you're thinking about this. Is this what I really want? I feel like you're questioning your relationship here, okay? For some of you, there is a divine partnership, a soulmate relationship that you're wanting to move towards. But this is where you were. This is what you previously thought was your happy and brought you stability. But I'm seeing you over here as single. So something's ended, because you have the Nine of Pentacles. There's two ways I'm seeing it. And you have the Death card. I feel like you're wanting to move away from something. Some of you are dealing with someone who is very much single, independent. I do feel third party situation. But something's happened. There's something changing and transforming within that situation. And for some, I'm feeling it's like because you are in a committed relationship. And even though you have love for this person, you're not exactly wanting to or knowing how to move forward with them. you're weighing out your options. You have the Seven of Cups. You're trying to decide what it is that you want. You have these options, and right now I feel like you're confused. You're not quite sure. You're in your head. You're thinking, and I feel like you're trying to make a decision of some sort. I feel like you're trying to decide between two people. For those of you who don't resonate with this reading, I'm sorry. This, you know, it may resonate for some and not others. It is a general love and relationship read. But there is an offer that's coming here from a Knight of Pentacles. So perhaps you're dealing with an earth sign. Okay, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And they're offering you, if you've had conflict with this person before, they're coming through with an apology. And they're wanting to reconcile with you. But I feel like somebody's holding back here. They want a new beginning. All right, because you have the Fool card next to that. They want a new beginning. So there's been some kind of disagreement. And I do get this is connected to if you're dealing with somebody who is in a non-committal relationship, because I'm feeling you're the person that's in a committal relationship, and it is if you are in a third-party situation. This person is coming forward. You see them being stable and confident and sexy and beautiful. You see all these qualities within them. You know that this is solid. You're trying to make a decision. You know that they want a new beginning. But for some reason you're not trusting. I feel like you're feeling a little hurt. But this is also what you've manifested. You've manifested this. You've been wanting this connection. So I really see that you've been wanting this connection. But it's almost like, I feel that the greatest thing here is that there's something going on behind the scenes where you're feeling trapped right now and you're not quite able to move forward. You're not sure how you're going to move forward. You see? And I feel like not everything's being revealed to you. I feel honestly that you're both holding back from revealing things to each other. But the moon, not everything's been illuminated here. And I also feel you're not being honest about your true feelings. You see how you have the cat, and then over here you see a panther? Something isn't quite right. I feel that there's a bit of dishonesty going with yourself. You're not owning up to your true feelings and emotions. You've become very detached. And there's something that you do want to share, but you're waiting to share. That's the sense and feeling that I'm getting with this other person. But you've been holding back in revealing something. For some of you, it's the other way around, okay? Remember, it can be flip-flop. The energy can be flip-flop. But it's like you're waiting here for something to come in. And for a lot of you, I feel your finances and career are a part of that. And you're wondering how you're going to be able to do something, how you're going to be able to move forward. But you see, this is your energy that I'm feeling. This is you, the Emperor. I'm feeling very detached energy at the moment. Not willing to share your emotion, waiting, holding out, planning. That's the sense that I'm feeling that I'm getting from this. So let's see what we need to clarify. Although I really feel this is quite clear. Tell me about the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July in love and romantic relationships. Okay. Yeah, you're thinking about someone from your past too. I get the sense and feeling. This person makes you happy. But something's happened. So there's some of you, I'm getting this. Something's happened. There's been some kind of falling out. which is causing you to question. You feel abundant, you feel happy when you're with this person. I'm putting that over the Ten of Pentacles. This is your happy, actually. I'm just going to put that there. Again, this is about finances. You're looking, it's all connected to how can you move forward. It's like you're trying to work out how you're going to move forward. You're reflecting. Yep. You're trying to decide, and you're weighing out your options and decisions. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Love and relationships for the month of July. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. You're trying to find a balance again. You're going through a time of renewal. Tell me about the Death card. Some kind of transformation going on. You're seeking answers. It's like you want to gain the strength to move forward. You're soul searching right now. You're trying to weigh out your options and what it is that you really want. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. It's like you are thinking about this person. You want a new beginning. It's like the options that you've had from your past, you just want a new start. You want a new beginning. And you want a new beginning with this Knight of Pentacles. So, and this could be male or female. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And you see, it's like you've been going through your own personal transformation, but you also see this person as somebody who is wise, and you've seen the growth in them and how much they've grown. I feel like you've known this person for a long time. But there was some kind of conflict that took place. You feel like you're feeling a little let down. You feel like they were judging you in some way. There's been some kind of argument. I'm getting the sense and feeling of some kind of argument that's transpired. You know that they want a new beginning. You know that they're coming through with an apology. But I also feeling you being judgmental towards them. It's like you're losing sleep over this. Because you're trying to decide. You're feeling a little hurt, I'm feeling. But you know that they want a new beginning. Tell me about the Fool card here. Yeah, you want a new beginning with this person. But you're worried about financial stability. You don't know how you're going to be able to do this. Tell me about the Magician. Well, actually, I feel like this is what you've been manifesting. But tell me about the Moon card. Yeah. Tell me about the Moon card. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, love and relationships for the month of July. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this is a third-party situation, okay? This read is for those of you that are already in a committed relationship. You're wanting to have a relationship with somebody else. There's been some kind of conflict between you and the person that you've got this love for. And there's been some kind of separation or estrangement. I'm also feeling that some of you are moving away from a solid situation, marriage, that there's estrangement there. And you're losing sleep over that. But you're wanting to move forward. You want a new beginning. There's somebody else in the picture. I'm definitely getting that. But you're very conflicted because you're trying to do the right thing in the best way possible. And you're feeling very torn. You're being pulled in different directions. And you're just I feel like you just want to escape right now. And so you're not communicating with the person that you have this love for as you're trying to make some important decisions right now. But there's also conflict going on within what's going on at home. Because I feel like you're just in a situation where there's no communication, even at home, the marriage that you're in. And so I definitely feel a marriage here. You got the marriage card, you got estrangement, and you got it over the moon card. So, and for some of you, you're not revealing what's going on here. You're hiding. You're hiding. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Yeah, and even here, you're like living in illusion. You've been trying to make something work and it's just not working. It's the sense of feeling that I'm getting here. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're seeking your stability. You're trying to make a decision. You want to move towards your dreams. You want a brand new start. That's what I'm really getting here. You're moving away from something that you've outgrown, really. You don't see this as being your happiness. Some of you are dealing with someone you truly have a deep love and affection for, but you're unable to move forward because there's already a committed relationship you're in, a marriage that you're in. You're trying to find your financial stability so that you can move forward. And you're wondering, if you move forward, what is this going to do to your finances? For some of you, I feel like there's children involved, and that's why you're unable to move forward. It feels very karmic to me. Some of you are ending an old karmic cycle to be with somebody that you're really meant to be with. You're moving away from something here. So let's see what messages of guidance we have. You know this other person is fated for you, but you're unable to make a decision, and honestly, now isn't the time for you to decide. Well, let's see what messages of guidance we have for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for love and relationships for the month of July. Asking for messages of guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you're being guided here to trust and believe that the universe is supporting you. You have Buffalo Spirit. You're being guided to trust that the universe is supporting you. And that abundance is all around you. You have to believe and have faith, okay? Focus on manifesting and just know that abundance is coming. Sometimes we're blocked from receiving abundance because of certain things. When we become blocked within, it reflects outwards. So there's things that we need to let go of so that that can come towards us. You know, and sometimes when we're not honoring our authentic truth, it will become a block in all areas of our life. That's just how energy will work. So there's something that you need to let go of so that abundance can come to you. You're also being guided to co-create. You have Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. What is it that you desire? What is it that you seek? Okay, because Spirit is here to support you. And they're going to work with you in manifesting and bringing that into fruition. But you need to put it out there. All right? They're working with you. They're helping you. It's saying here, be loyal to what you love. You know what is in your heart. I feel like you've been fighting something for a very long time. This is the sense and feeling that I get. But be loyal to what it is that you love. Okay? And this is about being loyal to you. You need to love yourself first before anybody. It's about you making yourself a priority. All right? Love yourself. Be loyal to you. and then be loyal to what it is that you love. But you are your number one. This is number one about you being loyal to yourself, learning unconditional love, self-love, and then be loyal to the love that's around you. And you know the love that is around you. There feels like a very strong bond that I'm feeling with somebody that you're feeling very conflicted about. So that was an interesting read, but not negative, okay? Now's the time for you to just take a time out and reflect before moving forward. Really think things through before you take that leap, whatever it is that you decide to do. But know that everything will unfold exactly as it needs to. All right, by the grace of God, by the divine will. And you're being blessed and supported by the angels and being guided forward. So I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful month ahead. Take the time out to just think things through right now. Don't rush. Don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe, please. I really appreciate your love and support. It's the only way to get the videos out there. So please give me a like and a subscribe to the channel if you're watching. I would really appreciate it. So God bless and namaste.